Hey everybody, Kevin Molm here, the Office of Youth and Adult Ministry. It's 2 Minute Tuesday on March 7th. The Eucharistic Congress is coming up. This is going to be fun. You don't want to miss it. Make sure you get your folks registered. I'm excited to see that we have a lot of registrations coming in so far. Thank you for registering early. That doesn't seem to happen too often, so I'm excited to see we got a lot of people registered already. Just sort of as a last-minute pitch or appeal for those of you who don't know about the event or still don't know what to expect, I highly encourage you to come to this event. I get it. It's in the middle of Lent. I understand that a lot of you many of you have spring break, sporting events, you've got proms, and I understand that the Squalla Hatch is happening in a lot of our rivers. So I get it. There's a lot going on. So why would you make this an important part or a priority for your family to experience? I would tell you that from what I've seen, especially for our young people, this is events like CYC Convention. It's oftentimes the first time that they've ever experienced something outside of their local faith community, that they see that the church is bigger than just their Wednesday night youth group. They meet hundreds of other young people from other parishes and schools from across our diocese and beyond. And I would say that's also important for our adults to experience as well, which is the beauty of this new event of combining our youth convention with our Eucharistic Congress. So I highly encourage you, make it a priority, encourage your families and your parishes and your schools to get organized and come to this event. It's going to be a lot of fun. I promise that it will be worth it. Make sure to register. Again, the sooner you register, the happier that makes me. You can do that online at diocesehelena.org/Eucharistic Congress. Just a reminder for all our parishes and schools that you need to do your teaching safety lessons and report it by the end of May. So that means you have to actually do the lessons sometime before May so that you can gather the information and upload it to veertus.org. Last week at our monthly personnel check-in, Cassie Hall, our HR director, shared a little bit more information about that process. Just kind of a side note, for those of you who don't know, the Chancery is hosting monthly personnel check-ins is what we're calling them. These are for any parish or school staff. They'll happen the first Wednesday of each month at 10:30 a.m. If you are not receiving the invitations to those meetings, make sure to check with your pastor or your principal, or of course you can contact me and I can share that link with you. The bottom line is these are just monthly meetings to communicate to our parishes about relevant topics of what's happening. So things like Virtus, that's important right now as we enter into the auditing and reporting season. Last week, we heard from Scott Held, who's the director of the Catholic Social Services of Montana. He gave an invitation of sorts. He's looking to expand the Baby Boutique program, which we've had here at the Cathedral in Helena for a while. This is an opportunity that we want to expand to other parishes and schools. A lot of you have something similar in your community, but if you're looking to expand it, especially if you don't have it, Scott and CSM is looking to expand this out. Basically what it is a place where people can bring donations for baby items. So think diapers, wipes, formula, things that those new families need. And then what they do is they'll distribute those out to low-income families in your community. If you're interested in that, make sure to reach out to Scott at CSSM. Other reminder, registration for Justice Outreach Project is open. JOP is scheduled this year for June 25th through the 30th. We'll be in Browning. It's a lot of fun. Get your youth groups organized and register online at diocesehelena.org/JOP. Working on a few other things this week. It's getting into that heavy admin type of season. All of you I know in the same boat. We've got our budgeting coming up. I'm looking at calendaring and scheduling events for next year. I also have a few board of directors meetings for NFCOM coming up. So that's really it for this week. As always, please pray for me, pray for our bishop, and together we will all pray for our young people. God bless.